Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, December the 1st, 2020. Welcome to December. And today's daily Bible readings are from Psalm 79, Micah 4, 6 through 13, and then Revelation 18, 1 through 10. And I'm actually going to focus on that section from Revelation, specifically part of verse 4, where it says, gives us the order to come out. And the Greek word there is exalthate, right? Almost said saute. Huh, noob. Anyway, and this is where you get a Greek grammar lesson for today. Welcome. So the word there is Aorist Active Imperative. So great, good to know, right? Well, maybe I should explain what present verse, like what aorist is. Well, let's talk about this. You have present imperative and aorist imperative, right? Which is kind of two ways that the verb could have been used here. So the present imperative is like when parents tell their kids to clean their room and keep it clean, right? Keep your room clean. It's that kind of imperative order. It's not a suggestion. It's not, hey, here's a great idea, or hey, would you like to? It's, you will do this. You will keep your room clean. It's a command, but it's kind of open-ended with no, fixed position and time. The understanding is you will do it and you will keep doing it. In other words, do it, keep doing it. It's an ongoing action, right? Of course, that's the part where most of us always failed. It was the ongoing part of it. You might clean it once and then a year later you clean it again. So that's different from the aorist imperative. Aorist imperative is like when parents have given the present imperative over and over again to no avail, and the child hasn't listened, or they just don't get the idea that they're supposed to keep it clean, and the parent comes in one day and is just done with it and kind of looks at the kid and says, clean your room now. That's the aorist imperative. It's once again, it's a command, but it conveys much more urgency, right? The action requires immediate attention. In other words, it's more like, clean your room now or so help me, right? Sorry if you're kind of, that's stressing you out. So what's the deal? Why is this important? So the direction that God's people here in verse 4, to come out of fallen Babylon, right? Because this whole section is about this fallen Babylon world, this corrupt and unjust world that God is about to do something about, right? And so this voice from heaven, presumably Christ, Jesus Christ, is calling out to his people, his church, that are scattered throughout this fallen Babylon world, and telling them, to come away from that, to come out of it, to be apart from it, because they don't want to be a part of what's going to come down. It's not just, all right, y'all probably want to start leaving now, right? You start making your way to the bus. No, it's get on the bus now, right? We're leaving. Get out now. So why the urgency? Like I said, simply put, the destruction of that corrupt and fallen world, symbolized by Babylon, and all of her idolatry and fornication, as Revelation says, is imminent. And the people, the laos of God, don't want to be a part of that. He doesn't want to be a part of that. So here's the problem, I think, that we act like it's being told us in the present imperative, right? We've got time. We've got all the time in the world, the bus is going to leave sometime today, but we got time. We just, like I said, start making your way to the bus. We don't seem to take, we fail to catch Jesus's urgency in calling out his church, right? We don't seem to take Christ's warning very seriously. And that's a problem. And then it leads me to the question of, it makes me wonder what we find so attractive about Babylon's world that we just are willing to drag our feet, when we are called to leave it behind now. So that's the DBR for today. Have a good day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later. Boop.